Hello and welcome. My name is Savannah. Thank you so much for being here. Today I will be guiding you through a yoga class to cultivate gratitude. I thought I would film this class around gratitude for Thanksgiving as a reminder to you of all of the things you have to be thankful for each and every day. If you're ready, you can meet me in a comfortable seated position on your mat. You can be cross-legged or you can be kneeling. And if you would like to sit on something, whether it's a folded blanket, a folded towel, a yoga block, or a cushion, a pillow, elevating the hips a little bit, making this seat a little bit more comfortable for you. From here, let's just begin to take a really big breath in through the nose. Hold it at the top of your breath. And then let it go, exhale through the nose once again. Continuing on, inhale through the nose. Hold it at the top. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Hold it at the top of your in-breath. Exhale through the nose. From here, inhale, reach your arms up. Imagine you are taking what you need, and exhale, bring your hands through heart center. Here, think of one thing that you are grateful for in this moment. On your next breath in, reach your arms up, maybe gaze up towards your hands. Exhale, hands through heart center. Once again, think of something that you are grateful for in this moment. Let's continue on. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Bring to mind something that you are grateful for. We're going to continue just like that. So each time the hands come down through heart center, think of something that you are grateful for. Here we go. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come down through heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands come down through heart center. 2 more times. 1 more, inhale, reach. Exhale, lower the hands at heart. Hands can stay together at heart center, or you can drop your hands down to your lap. It's up to you. I'm going to read you a little quote here to start off our class. This quote is from Rumi. Wear gratitude like a cloak, and it will feed every corner of your life. Let's meet now in a tabletop position, hands and knees. Shoulders will be over top of your wrists and your hips will be over top of your knees. From here, simply ground down into your hands, all 10 of your fingers. Your toes are untucked. Ground down into your knees and the tops of your feet. Feel the earth, the ground, and your yoga mat support you here in your tabletop. Reach your heart forward, reach the crown or the top of your head forward. Take a moment here to be thankful for the earth, how it provides for you, how grounding it is. Also take a moment to be thankful for your yoga mat. From here, step one foot back and then the other so you're in a plank pose. And then take your hips up and back straight into downward facing dog. Pedal it out, bending one knee as you straighten the other, going from side to side. Finding as much movement as feels good here. And then let's walk our feet up to our hands, top of the mat. Bring opposite hand to opposite elbow and allow your upper body to drape down over your lower body. Inhale, bring your hands onto your shins. Halfway lift, reach your heart forward. Exhale to fold one more time, just like that. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, root down through your legs, root down through your feet into the earth. Come all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands together at heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands together at heart center. Release your hands next to your body, arms are long. And we're just going to start to sway to either side, moving from the hips. The knees have a slight bend to them. Arms go out wide, out to either side. Maybe as you continue with this movement, you start to make the range of movement even bigger. Really getting into the flow of it. Noticing how it feels in your body as you find this sway. From here, start to tap your hands to your hips or your low back. Maybe the sides of your body, your obliques, maybe your belly. Just tapping them wherever they land. Gently. Let's do this one more time to each side. Reach your arms up, inhale, find stillness. Exhale, hands together at heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands together at heart center. Let's continue on. Inhale, reach. Exhale to fold down over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands down, step back to plank. Lower all the way down to your belly. Hands are just underneath your shoulders. Fingers are spread nice and far apart. Inhale to lift up. Keep your elbows nice and bent, and elbows come in towards the sides of your body. As you exhale, lower down. Inhale to lift up. Think of taking what you need as you lift and as you inhale. As you lower down, exhale and think of releasing what you no longer need to hold on to. We'll continue just like that. Lift up as you inhale. Think of taking what you need. Lower down, exhale, release something. 3 or so more times. Inhale, lift. Take what you need. Exhale to lower, release what you no longer need. Inhale to lift, take what you need. Exhale to lower and release something. Let's do this 2 more times. Last one. From here, meet in a tabletop. Step 1 foot back of the mat, and then the other, so you're in a plank pose. Take it back to downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Find any movement that feels good for you. Inhale to look forward to your hands. Exhale, make your way to the top of your mat. However you would like to do that is good. Hands come onto your shins. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to lower down over the legs. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands together at heart center. Continuing on, inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, hands through heart center and fold. Inhale, hands to the shins, halfway lift. Plant your hands down, fingers are spread wide apart. Step one foot back and then the other. Lower all the way down to the ground. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Press down into your hands, lift yourself up. We're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. Allow each breath to be full and complete. Use your breath to stay with your practice and stay present. Lower down. From here, make your way either to plank or tabletop, and then back into your downward facing dog. Fingers are spread nice and far apart. Your knees can be as bent as you would like them to be. Hips go back towards the wall behind you. You can find any kind of movement in your downward facing dog that feels good for you. Inhale to look forward to your hands, and exhale and make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold down over the legs. Inhale, root to rise, come all the way up. Exhale, hands together at heart center. I invite you here to think of a few things that you are grateful for in this moment. Tap into a sense or a feeling of abundance. You have all that you need, and there is so much for you to be grateful for today and every day. Inhale, reach your arms up. Get taller, take up more space. Exhale, fold down over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Plant your hands down, step back to plank. From here, bring your right knee to the ground. Bring your right foot off of your mat to the right. Left foot will plant down, left toes to the left. Right hand is down, left arm will reach up. Left shoulder is over top of the right shoulder. Left fingers reaching up to the sky. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower it. Let's do two more. Last one here. Lower it down. Bring your left hand down to your mat. Bring your right foot back to the back of your mat. Lower all the way down to the belly. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lift up to your heart opening posture. Elbows are in towards the sides of your body, and elbows are bent here. Let's stay here for one more full breath. Good, lower down. Come up into tabletop or plank, it's up to you. Bring your left knee down, bring your left foot off of your mat. Same thing as before on the second side now. So right foot will plant down to the back of your mat. Right arm will reach up, left hand is down with the fingers spread nice and far apart. Take a big full breath here to settle into our side plank variation. On your next inhale, lift your right leg up off of the ground. So the foot is at about hip height. As you exhale, lower the foot down. And as you breathe in, lift it up once again. Exhale, lower. Let's continue about 3 more of these. Moving slowly and with a lot of control. Last one here, lower the foot down. Bring the right hand down, step back into plank, and then take it back to downward facing dog. From here, make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Lower down into a fold. Step your right foot far back behind you. Lower the right knee down, low lunge. Left knee is over top of the left ankle. Reach your arms up, inhale. Exhale, cactus your arms. Bend your arms to about 90 degrees or even more. And then think of bringing your elbows back behind you, towards the wall behind you, a little bit more. Open up your chest. Stay here and breathe. We'll be here for about 3 more breaths. If you would like to, you can gaze up towards the sky. If you would like more stability in this pose, feel free to tuck your right toes under. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. Step your right foot back up, halfway lift. Inhale, hands come to your shins. Exhale to fold down. Same thing here, second side, left foot steps back. Back of the mat, bring the knee down. Left toes can be tucked or untucked. Right knee is over top of the ankle. Inhale, rise up. So for more stability and support, you can tuck the left toes under. On your next exhale breath, cactus your arms, bend your elbows, bringing them down towards the ground and also back towards the wall behind you. Open up your heart and your chest. Gaze up towards the sky if that feels okay for your neck. We'll stay here for about 3 more breaths. Take 1 more big breath in and out through the nose. On your next inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down to frame the right foot. Step the left foot up, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, hands come on your shins. Reach your heart forward. Exhale, fold down over the legs. Allow everything to drop down towards the earth. Inhale to come all the way up. Reach up. Take up more space. Notice how it feels. Exhale, hands together at heart center. Inhale, root to rise. Lift your arms up overhead. Exhale to fold down over your legs. Let's step the left foot far back behind us. Plant the left heel down. We're coming up into warrior 2 and then into reverse warrior. So the right knee is stacked over top of the ankle. You have a nice big bend in the right leg. Left leg, your back leg is straight. And the left foot is parallel to the back edge of your mat. Arms go out to the front and the back of the space. Let's stay here for 1 more big breath. Good. On your next inhale breath, bring your left hand down the left leg, right arm up and over. Gaze towards the right elbow, maybe the right hand if that feels okay for your neck. Otherwise, you can look towards the front of the room. Keep a nice big bend in your right knee. It's going to have a tendency to want to straighten out. Lean back, find this beautiful side body opening. We'll stay here for 1 more big breath. Bring your arms back out to a T off to either side. Warrior two for a moment. Gaze towards your right fingers. Bring your hands down to frame your right foot. Step up, top of the mat. Left foot will meet your right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, root to rise. Exhale, hands together at heart center. Can you bring to mind here a few things that you are grateful for in this moment? Breathe it in, soak it all in. Notice how it feels. Moving on to the other side with our warrior two and reverse warrior. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale to fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Let's step the right foot back of the mat. Bring the right heel down so the right foot is parallel to the back edge of the mat. Come on up, warrior two. Left knee, front knee is over top of the ankle. So your knee is nice and bent. You can gaze towards the left fingers if you like. We'll settle in here for a couple more breaths. Find a nice, strong, and stable warrior two before we take it into the side body opening in reverse warrior. On your next inhale breath, bring the right hand down the right leg. Wherever it reaches is good. Left arm overhead. Reach the left fingers towards the back of the room. Can you lean back just a little bit more? And can you keep that nice, generous bend in your left knee? Let's stay here for two more big, beautiful breaths. In and out through the nose. Good. Come back into warrior two, arms out into a T. Gaze towards the left fingers. Find your strong warrior two. Bend a little bit deeper into your left knee. Bring your hands down to frame your left foot. Step it up, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand, root to rise. Take up space and notice how that feels. Hands together at heart center. Let's take about 3 breaths here, just in the standing pose, mountain pose, with the hands at heart center. And I invite you to notice how you are feeling. Observe what is going on for you with your body and with your mind. Acknowledge all parts of yourself as you stand here and breathe. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale to fold down. Step your left foot back of the mat. Bring your right foot to the right edge of your mat. Both hands are to the inside of your right foot. Your left knee is lifted here. You're on the ball of the left foot. So the heel of the foot is lifted. Right knee is over top of the ankle, and your choice here. You can stay, or if you would like to find some movement, you can shift the weight forward. So the right knee goes past the ankle, and then you can shift the weight back. Maybe working towards straightening the right leg. You can shift forward and back a few times, or you can shift from side to side, or make some circles, whatever feels good for your right hip today. Good. From here, let's bring the left knee down. Untuck the left toes. Hands are still planted down onto the mat. We'll stay here for a couple of breaths. Bring your right hand onto your right knee or right thigh and start to look over the right shoulder towards the back of the room. We'll take another big breath here. Exhale, release, let it go. Come back to center, hand comes down. Bring the right foot to the center of your mat. Tuck the left toes under and step the left foot up to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold down. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands together at heart center. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale to fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Fold. Step the right foot back of the mat. Bring the left foot to the left edge of your mat. So both hands are to the inside of the left foot. Left knee is stacked over top of the ankle. Your choice. From here, you can stay. Enjoy the pose, finding that stillness. Or find some movement. Shift forward and back. As you shift forward, you can bring the left knee past the left ankle as much as feels good for you. You can shift from side to side, or you can make some big circles, lubricating and opening up the left hip, the left side of the body. We'll take a couple more breaths wherever you are. Good. Bring the right knee down. Untuck your toes. And we'll stay here in our lizard lunge with the back knee down for 1 or 2 breaths. Allow each breath to be full and complete. And allow your breath to guide you back into the present moment. Bring the left hand to the left knee or left thigh. Start to look over your left shoulder towards the back of the room. 2 big breaths here. In and out through the nose. Bring the left hand down, coming to center. Left foot comes back to the center of your mat. Right toes tuck under. Step the right foot up to meet the left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. One last time, come all the way up to stand. Inhale. Exhale, hands through heart center. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold down over your legs. Plant your hands down, step back to plank. Drop your knees down, bring your big toes together. Knees can be as far apart or as close together as you like for your child's pose. Sit your hips back towards your heels. Arms can be out in front of you, or you can also bring your arms alongside your body, fingers to the toes. You can rest your forehead down onto the ground from there. Wherever you are here in your child's pose, can you simply come to a place where you can rest? Allow your body and your mind to rest. Notice if your breath is starting to slow down. Take one more breath here in your child's pose. And from here, lift your head up, lift your chest up as you start to walk your hands towards your knees. Coming to a seat with the hands on your knees or on your lap. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's simply breathe. Follow the flow of your breath as it moves in through the nose, and follow the flow of your breath as it moves out through your nose. Good. From here, make your way onto your back. So first you can come to a seat with your legs out in front of you. Legs can be bent. And then take your time to lower yourself down onto your back. If you would like to, you can bring your knees into your chest and give yourself a hug, give yourself a squeeze. And you can rock from side to side if that feels good. Take a moment here with the knees into the chest to thank yourself for showing up, for moving your body, for taking care of yourself. And for practicing gratitude. Extend everything out long when you feel ready, and we'll come into our final pose of class, Shavasana. Legs go long, arms go long. Take up as much space as feels good for you. The feet can flop open towards the sides of the room. And I invite you here to have your palms up. An invitation to receive. Perhaps you're thinking about receiving abundance or joy. Receiving the message that you are enough. Receiving whatever it is that you would like to receive right now. Thank your body for all of its hard work in class today. Thank your body for allowing you to practice yoga. And then provide your body and your mind this opportunity and this time to rest. As you rest here in your Shavasana, I'll read you a quote. This quote is from Brené Brown. I don't have to chase extraordinary moments to find happiness. It's right in front of me if I am paying attention and practicing gratitude. Notice how you are feeling as we come towards the end of our class. Notice what has changed, what has shifted in your body and in your mind. Do your best not to judge anything as good or bad or right or wrong. We can work towards letting it be what it is, accepting things as they are. Bring some movement now into your body. Deepen your breath. Feel your belly rise as you inhale, and then fall back down towards the earth as you exhale. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Rotate your wrists and your ankles. Eventually make your way over onto one side, right or left. Lying on your side for a moment, and then make your way up into a comfortable seated position where we will close off our practice together. Hands can be together at heart center or down on your lap, whichever you prefer. Let's take a big breath here together. Inhale. Hold it at the top. And exhale, let the breath go. Thank you so very much for being here, for practicing with me today. I really hope you enjoyed this class. I hope it felt good for you. If you did enjoy this class, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel. And that way you won't miss out on any of the other classes I will be sharing on here. You can also share this class or my channel with a friend or a family member or on social media. And you can like this video. And you can also leave me a comment letting me know how you are feeling after class. You can let me know also which part of the class you enjoyed the most. Thank you for being here, and thank you so much for your wonderful support. It means so much to me. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, celebrating with your loved ones. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.